Hey, it's Pat.
And it's Josh.
And this is PnoBandJ. Before we get into the video, guys, I just want you guys to know and remind you to go down in the description, click the link in there if you guys want to help out the channel and help us progress in our journey to YouTube stardom.
Wonderful, Pat. All right, listen up, guys. On this episode, we're going to briefly speak on reference to how many times do you forgive a person before leaving or looking stupid?
That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
You want to elaborate or you want me to go into it first?
I mean, I'm very blunt, cutthroat after all the relationships that I've been in. So, I mean, it's kind of like, in my perspective, 3 strikes you out. It's just simple as that. Because I don't, and hear me out when I say this. Where I am today is by the grace of God. Because I've been in some messed up relationships. And it kind of hurt a person psychologically and both mentally. You know, psychologically and mentally is both the same thing, but still, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, it hurts a person where it makes you think a totally different way. And with me, I'm not wasting my time anymore. If I'm going to invest my time into someone, I'm going to invest my time into someone where I know without a shadow of a doubt I don't have to worry about anything, and it's going to be fun, filled with laughter, caring, you know, that whole 9 yards. You'll find it nowadays. It's very rare. I'm not saying it's not out there, but I'm not investing my time in some friends with benefits or whatever they want to call it nowadays. I mean, I know my worth. I know what I'm able and capable of doing, and I know what I bring to the table. Now, matching what I bring to the table, it may be 1 to none, but I'm never going to stop looking for, you know, whatever. But in the aspect of how many times you forgive somebody, I mean, you got to see people for who they are. And if you steady running to the same thing, like we briefly spoke about in the last episode, you know, it doesn't, you're not going to get anywhere. Life is about living it to the fullest. You don't want to spend half your life with somebody that's full of BS. That's not living. That's like
Hell,
prison.
Hell.
You know, I don't, of course, I'm 27. Mind you, my birthday is December 18th, a couple weeks away.
I ain't getting you a goddamn.
I ain't asked your black ass to give me nothing. So, just know that, hey, cutthroat season. What is the thing they say now? Cuffing season?
This is cuffing season.
Yeah, cuffing season.
Girls out there looking for
Cut it. Cut it. That what they say nowadays? Cut it.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah. Pat?
I mean, it's tough. I think being in certain situations with certain people change how you should and how many times you should forgive a person or will forgive a person. It's all like, it's all in the moment thing. If a girl cheats on me, I'm pretty much done. Like, and even if I do stay, you know, one, just like last episode, there's gonna be trust issues. And that's something you have to work towards. Like, you have to get that trust back, because it's easy to.
Y'all had to excuse me,
right?
but I'm having a fat person issue right now. Y'all had to excuse me. Something must have bit me on my back. You know, my arms can only reach so high. So I'm sorry. I didn't.
Fine. You know, in friendships, it depends on what they do. I mean, I'm still friends with this idiot, so.
Yeah, we've been friends since we were knee-high to a cot.
What?
Yeah, it's old folks termination. You ain't gonna know what I'm talking about. But that's all right. That's all right. Knee-high to a cot. That's all right. And that's my age.
If you guys know what that means, please tell me. Please let
Since
me
we
know
were little.
in the comments.
Since we were little
Okay.
children, knee-high to a cotton. knee high. You know what knee high is?
Well, I don't know nothing about picking cotton, so I
Damn sure don't know. Wish the motherfucker would actually pick some goddamn cotton. You might as well go and put me in jail because I'm gonna go to jail. I don't give a damn how much they say. Well, no, let me take that back. They say $300 per cotton. Boy, I'll be the fast picking motherfucker. Oh, look at here. I would be moving faster than the machines at the. Wow.
So we Anyway.
Yeah.
So when we
speaking of, huh?
So when we do this, it's you have to make a decision if you want to live with that.
If you want to live with hell,
no, because it's not always because people make mistakes. You know,
we're not perfect. Once in a now and then, you hit a foul ball.
I like that.
Yeah, you hit a foul ball.
I'm a baseball player, and I appreciate that term.
You know, it is what it is. You know, you got to learn how to. You have to learn how to communicate on people's level of understanding. Not saying that that's his level of understanding, but seeing that he's
stupid.
Since he's a baseball guy, sometimes you got to change up the whole gameplay to your terms. And if your terms don't match or meet the significant other terms, what are y'all really doing?
That's true.
You know, you will, like you say, sometimes it is what it is. But sometimes it ain't what it is.
Yeah.
But the question still remains, how many times?
Like I said, for me, I've been in places where I have, one time and I was just done, forget about it, whatever. Other times, other more serious relationships, that person made a mistake and now I see that I made a mistake by forgiving that person. And it's not just one person, it's been multiple people. But you live and you learn. You use your past relationships not as a comparing tool, as in like, oh man, that girl was a lot better than the girl I'm with now, or she used to do this better than this, this person. But as a learning tool, as in, you know what, I'm never gonna let that stuff happen to me again, or I'm never gonna do those things again. It all comes with the territory of being in a relationship. No two people are like, you're never gonna find somebody who's the same as you.
Because find someone that's opposite.
Exactly.
Totally opposite.
Totally opposite, but with the same interest.
Yeah.
So you have to find that little middle ground.
But you also have to remember the key point in it is you can't bring something from your past into your present and then expect for what didn't happen in your past to happen in your present.
Yeah. You gotta move on. You
have to learn how to let it go and move forward and build something new.
Yeah.
Relationships is about building.
Yep.
If you're steady tearing down the foundation that you're trying to build, you'll never get nowhere.
Yep.
That's why I say 3 strikes you out. Bye.
Yeah, see, sometimes you don't get 3 strikes with me. Sometimes you don't get 3 strikes. Sometimes you get more. It just depends on the situation. Sometimes you're just like, man, this is the person I am with, like, for the rest of my life. And sometimes that decision in your head is a stupid decision because you just want to be, you don't want to be lonely. And that's really,
that's where the base of the issue.
That's where a lot of people make their mistakes. They're like, man, I've been with this person for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years. Like, I don't want to throw all of that away. I don't want to throw that time spent away because it's just a waste of time. And it's like, I'm just going to stay. I'm just going to stay.
At some point in your life where you get comfortable with being with this person, it doesn't really help you. It's really hindering you.
Yeah.
Because you've been with this person and y'all established, especially people who have gotten together and have had children together and then separate, and then here you are several years down the line or a couple of years, months down the line, you looking at, oh, well, what the hell?
Yep.
And you kind of in that mind space of shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yep.
And you regret
yep.
that if I'd have stayed and worked past what we had, where would I be now? You can't allow something in the past to hinder you from moving forward.
Yeah.
Because I've seen where people in their past have gotten back with their present, well, brought their past to their present. It works.
Yep.
Because they've matured enough.
Yeah, it's a totally different person.
Yeah.
You can date someone from, I know this is not true, but I could date someone from 11 years ago and meet that person today, and that person is
Totally different.
Totally different. And, you know, it just depends. You know, they could be the worst person in the world back then, and then the best person for you now, because they've changed. They've matured. They've grown. Not only, you know, in age or height or whatever.
Be careful though, Pat. You gotta be careful of that, because what's on the outside may not be what's on the inside.
Yeah, that's how you get a. Never mind.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, what's on the outside may not be what's on the inside. So you have to tread those waters very lightly, and only you and that other person will know whether or not it's real or not.
Of course.
Despite what other people say, that's another thing. People get in relationships and they have everybody else telling them about their relationship.
Don't worry about nobody else but yourself.
When you're in a relationship, it's between you and that person, not you, that person, their mama, their cousin, aunt, whoever. It's between you and that significant other. Despite what that person has done, said, or whatever, if you're willing to sacrifice and give that person another chance,
going into that, if you forgive a person, don't bring whatever they did
in the past
do not bring it up.
Because you ain't never let it go.
Do not bring it up. Because why did you forgive them? Why did you forgive them?
Right.
But why forgive? Like, you have to let it go.
I'm one of those ones I can't.
That person,
I can't forget it.
Yeah. See,
and I'll hold on to it.
Yeah. So if you want to forgive some person, cool. Power to you. But don't bring it up. Don't, when you argue about who peed on the toilet seat, don't bring it up. Like, don't. Little arguments turn. Little arguments turn.
The toilet seat, Patrick. I wish you would wake me up out of my sleep because there's some piss on the toilet seat. Oh, it's gonna be hell in that damn house. I can promise you that much. Excuse me. Women sometimes can be very petty. And sometimes women know how to get on these men's skin. That's one of those things that gets underneath my skin. You wake me up out of my sleep for something that petty. Oh, you didn't put the toilet seat down. I know good and hell well you didn't wake me up out of my sleep by no damn toilet seat. Cause see, but that's just me. We're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we're all different.
Yeah, we all different.
Just, the main thing with me is just like, if you want to forgive somebody, don't bring it up. Just leave it alone. Just let it go. And if you can't let things go, then let you go with that person. Like, go be by yourself, because you don't know how to forgive.
Sometimes it takes people to get by themselves at their lowest for them to really realize their potential and what's really best for them. Some people get into relationships for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, because
they regret it down the line.
Yeah.
Because their mind at that moment is stuck on, I want to be with this person because of how you currently feel towards that person. Yeah. But what are you going to look at down the line?
5, 10, 20
years, you're going to just up. I don't want to be with this person no more. It don't. That's why I said previously, when you get with somebody, you have to make sure that person is who you want to be with. But you just can't be with anybody. As far as being forgiving, I mean, you can only forgive a person for so much, but if that person is instead of doing the same thing over and over and over, that person is not ready to experience life with you.
Yeah, they're taking
your life is more important than anything or anybody on this earth. We're not talking about your children. Let's clarify that real quick. We're not speaking in reference to the children. But when you're speaking of building something or having something long term or just even for a minute, choose wisely, because that 1 minute can turn your whole life into a hellhole. And then you'll be miserable for the rest of your life, wishing shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yep. Trust me, I know, because my ex, I promise you, if I ever see that hoe on the street, it's gonna be me and her. And I promise you, I'm going underneath the jail, because I'm gonna whoop that hoe. Oh Lord. not on the live. Oh, Jesus. I done went there that fast. Lord, see, I told y'all, I don't forget. Now, I'm working on trying to forgive my own self first before I try to forgive anybody else. You got to forgive yourself, you know. But that hoe, you got to just grab that hoe by her.
So we're not trying to put out this is all just.
And I don't put my hands on women.
Yeah.
I'm not an abusive person.
No.
I'm a big soft teddy bear.
Yeah.
But when you get underneath my skin and you do me wrong and you do me dirty one time, one time,
yeah,
that's it. Once I cut you off, that's it.
Yeah. Don't try to come back.
You know,
Don't try to come back.
Don't even fix your lips. You don't even fix your brain frame or process your brain. Even think about it, because it's not gonna happen. You campaign for ass whooping, and you just might get elected. That's just what it is. Don't campaign for ass whooping if you ain't ready to get elected.
Is that a? Never mind. All right, guys. Thank you for watching us, PnoBandJ. Remember to like, share, subscribe, share on Twitter, share on Facebook, share on everything you got. Let all your friends know. Also, remember the link is in the description if you want to help us out and donate to the channel, donate to us, and making sure we get better equipment. That way we can look a lot better on y'all's phone or TV, wherever you guys are watching us on your tablet. All right, guys. So
send us lots of information, comments and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Let us know what you think, guys.
All right.
Guys, have a good one. All right.